months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. He keeps it on a design run. Oh, and he falls. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play. Offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great hit. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Gets made on the out route. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
An important third down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The running back here in a direct snap. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Takes the handoff again. Layers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run?
Scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. He dumps it off to the tight end. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Baylor. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, his quarterback's going to find him to make you pay.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. And he's tackled just short of the 25. BYU offense takes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Punt over the middle. It's Bryant. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. He fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Bringing it out. It's Bryant. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Watts. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. Design quarterback run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Crucial third down play right here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick dart to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Past the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
He's swarmed by the defense.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Ball handed off. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush gets home.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He got it. The field goal's good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Defense is coming after him. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
It's another deep shot. Caught inside the red zone and still running.
It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Bears are looking to keep this drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. And this one is caught. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
Snags the quick throw. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the 1st down and more. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Bears will line up now. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And Baylor has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver makes the grab. Passes the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Who makes the grab? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's caught. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes the grab. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, It puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Leaning on the run game here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Baylor. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights.